Friday evening, folks. Welcome to All In with CSN here from Clemson Sports News at Clemson Sports News Studio, about a mile away from Death Valley as the crow flies. And again, welcome. It's Friday afternoon. It's June 27th. Getting closer, folks. Starting to talk a lot of football. You're starting to hear it all over the place as all the summer sports close in. You know, hockey's coming to an end. Basketball's coming to an end. You're starting to talk football. People are starting to get out there in Jones, man. You're starting to Jones. And we're here to fill your Jones needs, folks. We're here to help you out. We got your football news today. We're going to talk a little bit of football. We're going to talk about Gideon Davidson and the running back position at Clemson. I just put an article out about Gideon. Got a basketball offer we're going to talk about briefly. And some football recruiting news. So it's going to be short, sweet, simple, little football majority of information. But let's get to it. So today, I just dropped an article on ClemsonSportsNews.com about Gideon Davidson. All right, and Gideon Davidson is a freshman running back. He's a true freshman. He just came in here out of Virginia last year. He was ranked, I think, the third rated. It's like the highest, the third rated running back in the country. Okay, Gideon got out to the all the camps. You know, the Rivals 5-star camp and all these settings like that in the preseason of high school last year, and really started to make a lot of noise going into his senior season, and ended up winning the Virginia Gatorade Player of the Year award. I think he was up for a few national awards in the same area. Just an amazing football player, built like a tank. He's about 5'9", 5'10", and he's about 190, 193, 195. And that was before he got here. And he is just amazing out of the backfield receiving the football already. He's fluid in his route running, and he's got great hands. A lot of good things to talk about. So I wrote a big article on Gideon and what is expected of him as he replaces Phil Maffa. A lot of folks are comparing him to like Travis Etienne. I've heard Cade Klubnik himself say this is the next evolution of what Travis Etienne was. And the one thing we knew about Travis coming in, because I personally, I missed on Travis because we got him so late. You know, he was a 3-star recruit out of Louisiana, and we got Travis Etienne. And when we got to spring practice and saw him, I was like, this guy's not going to make any noise this year. He was small. He was not, hadn't hit the weight room. But by midseason, they got to Louisville. And by that time, practice, he was already making noise. But by the time he got to Louisville and let him loose on Louisville that night, the country and the world saw him, and it's amazing to sit back and watch how that evolved. But get this, Gideon comes in way higher recruited, way higher ranked, and with way much more upside than Travis did when Travis showed up. Now, Travis absolutely blossomed into something great. But if you recall, it took Travis till year 3 to figure out pass blocking and to figure out how to get out of the backfield and become a receiver. And he did that in his final year. They showcased him that way. He was perfect. But this kid comes in already with those skills already developed, and he's just refining and honing those in. And my returns I've gotten since he's been on campus is that he's already pushed himself up to 1A or 1B in the lineup with ETL or Easy E, as we'll call him, because I had the worst time with pronunciation of anybody from the dark continent from over in Africa. Anybody that's got an African type name, for some reason, I had the hardest time enunciating them. The poor track and field folks, I apologize all season. I butchered their names. I'm sorry. We'll just call him Easy E. But Easy E's out there training right now, too. He's training with like the number 1 running back coach in the country. And he's out there busting it, and he's looking great, too. And I tell you, at the spring game, it just, you got size and you got a bowling ball of lightning, because the Gideon Davidson kid is ready to blow out anybody at any time. He can go long. He finds a hole, gap, he's going to sneak around. I hate to bring up comparisons. It's hard to compare him to somebody, especially somebody Clemson related I can think of, because of the unique size. I mean, go back to the 80s, Terry Allen, a kind of running back. That's the kind of what we got right here. Except, again, more refined in the passing game, because Clemson didn't throw the football very much back then. I bet you Terry didn't get 10 receptions in his whole career. But I might be wrong on that one. But this guy is just made for this modern offense. He's made for Garrett Raleigh's offense. And I'm expecting big things. And not a lot of folks are talking about him. I mean, They know about him. Everybody's aware, and they know that he can excite people. But man, when he got to the camp series again, I'll say it again last year. When he got to the camp series, the rival 5-star challenge, he made everybody's eyes just bulge out of their heads because he's going up against higher level competition than he would in the state of Virginia, where he just ran over everybody for 3 straight years. So watch out for Gideon Davidson. There's a great article, man. I spent a lot of time on this article. It's on ClemsonSportsNews.com. Go check it out. At the bottom, you'll see we've announced our home game. Clemson Sports News live with CSN, all in with CSN is it morphs in football season on Friday nights to the Howard's Rock Pawcast, okay? And that originates every Friday before a home game. We are live from 7 to 8 from the Smoking Pig in Pendleton, right there in the beer garden. We'll be there. I'll have a special guest host I'll be announcing in the next few days. He'll be with me every show this season. And this, again, the show schedule, you can see it. As a matter of fact, if you go to that article I reached out to you and posted about the Get Davidson kid, go up there and read the article. At the very bottom, you'll see a memed up ad we put in there with the show schedules. Again, it's just every Friday night before a Clemson home game. And the away games, we're going to be at different venues all over. We might even be taking the show on the road and doing some from hotel lobbies in front of, in the host cities. But we'll see. Going on with things, there's some recruiting news in football. You got a couple announcements coming up. One this weekend, I think tomorrow, and it's going to be a busy week and a half to 2 weeks in recruiting. I think you're going to see, and also a couple things happened at the Rivals, a 5-star challenge. A bunch of Clemson kids are out there participating. You had guys like Grant Wise winning the Power Man Award. They took over. There were like 6 Clemson recruits there. You go back, but I want to get to the upcoming commitment announcements that are coming up. There's a couple 26 guys that are going to announce here in the next few days, and Clemson leads for several, leads for at least 2 of these guys. The way I'm seeing it and what we're getting back on things, but I'm just trying to go through my feed here of information. It's slow today, guys. I'm having a slow Friday, but one guy we'll talk about, Bryce Perry Matthews. Bryce Perry Matthews over in Buford, Georgia. His teammate just committed just a couple days last week, and Bryce Perry Wright. Bryce Perry Wright. I got 2 guys mixed up, but Bryce Perry Wright over there at Buford High School. He's ready to commit. I think it's July 4th. I look for right now we've got him leaning towards Clemson, and that would be a great addition to add to this football team, because they really need to put some guys on the edge in this recruiting class. They started that with his teammate last week with that commitment, and then you got Samari Smoke Matthews, the 5-star cornerback hybrid out of North Carolina, is going to announce on the 7th. At one point, I thought Smoke was Clemson all the way. South Carolina's gotten their nose in there real hard in the last couple weeks, and he had unofficial there a couple weeks ago, and that really seemed to turn the tide for the Gamecocks. And right now, I think it's a 50-50 battle between Clemson and the Gamecocks. But somebody could slide in there. This kid's he's wanted all over the country, and for a reason. So tomorrow, Keyshawn Stansel, 4-star defensive tackle. He's out of Georgia as well. I think he's out of Clayton. He's going to be announcing. He's going to be announcing out of a list of candidates to include Clemson, NC State, Penn State, Miami, and Georgia. We have projected Stansel to pick Clemson tomorrow. So that 4-star defensive tackle will join the defense